daylight gun battle. 2 youths were shot dead by unknown assailants in Kingston.
Part 2. Yeah, this Mangaverse was going on. The tsunami line that Quesada did after Jamas left. After Jamas left, Quesada started doing stuff like the tsunami line. The Gen Next. He did this Gen Next, Gen Y type of thing. Eventually, he settled on doing events. He figured that out with House of M. This Marvel Mangaverse was cool, though. The Tsunami line that came out later was more pseudo-manga. When I saw this, the comics that I did read in the 90s was a few hate mags, but some Adrian Tomei, Optic Nerve, yeah, Peter Bagg, this is shit. His work is hilarious. When I saw this, once again, this is during that NuMarvel era. It's a one-shot. Ultimate 6, Bendis. Optic Nerve, Adrian Tomine. Sorry if I got the name wrong. Drawn and quarterly. Marvel Boy #1. Dynamic Forces exclusive. Erotic. Jaguar God #0. Glenn Danzig. Frank Frazetta cover. Simon Beasley art. Bruce Jones autograph. September 14th, 03. Once again, Vertigo Comics kicking ass. This is one of the best reads. Azzarello, Brisso, one of the best combinations. Frank Quietly, Grant Morrison, you know, Bendis and Malieve.
Daylight gun battle. 2 youths were shot dead by unknown assailants in Kingston. Out in the street, they call it
Newsstand. Yeah. You're welcome. Party foul. Uh-oh. Oh, cut me off. Oh, shit. And that's why we double bag and double board our shit. Glenn Fabry. Unused Cinerama ticket, Seattle. Bagley and Bendis. I think with that Ultimate Spider-Man run, they did something like the longest writer-artist combination, 111 issues, something like that. I don't know the exact amount, but yeah. Bendis and Bagley were kicking ass with this Ultimate Spider-Man. A little bit too decompressed, certain story arcs, but it was going strong. A lot of the Ultimate comics started off out the gate straight. Ultimate X-Men, especially when Kirkman and Brian K. Vaughan got on, by then, Ultimate X-Men was shitty. Like anything after like issue 50, great artwork, but you'll read it and go, what the hell? But this, if you look at Ultimate Avengers, the second animated movie with Black Panther, there's a disc, the 2-disc set, and the second disc has an interview with Millar and Hitch. And Hitch was saying, like, yeah, before us, you know, people look like they had the comics spray painted on their clothes, spray painted onto their bodies. They're like, we got to make this stuff more realistic, utilitarian, sportswear, athletic wear, mixed with climbing gear, more technical, military-looking clothing. So their realistic take, plus them, Hitch and Millar making Nick Fury Samuel L. Jackson without his consent, flattered him. He was cool with it, but you knew changes were coming. Good changes. Breaking out of the mold from just the past, like 15, 20 years of the 90s and since the mid-80s. It's the shit. Garbage. This is what we need today. None of this shit was political. Liberal or conservative. None of that shit has to do with improving how people cooperate and live. Yeah, upside down Iron Man. When I saw this armor, I was like, oh, hell yes, look at this. This is modern take, this is new. This isn't your daddy's Iron Man. When this came out, NuMarvel, Renaissance. This is what we need today. You know, this is when like both writers and artists had equal value. You feel me? Yeah. Finish this off. Ultimate X-Men #1, Dynamic Forces exclusive. Claremont was making a comeback with this. That was Extreme X-Men #1. Here's some truth for you. Once again, this wasn't political. This was amazing. Robert Morales, Kyle Baker, excuse me. NuMarvel Renaissance.
In a longer daylight gun battle, 2 youths were shot dead by unknown assailants in Kingston. Out in the street, they call it.
You want to read some truth? Red, white, and black. Sean Chan, first Emerald City Comic Con. Should have had him draw something. Didn't even think of it. Didn't occur to me. Origin, once again, NuMarvel. Like the origin of Wolverine. You never thought it would happen. Paul Jenkins. I think it's Andy Kubert. Let's look that up. Andy Kubert. Sorry for the wait. Origin #1, specially limited series of 2,500 copies, signed by Paul Jenkins and Andy Kubert. The story was so well done. You want a great Wolverine story? Origin. Full of the goodness of Marvel tragedies. Little crease right there, but it was well loved. See what I'm talking about? Planetary, Warren Ellis, John Cassaday. You want something outside of Marvel and DC, a great superhero comic? Planetary, from Wildstorm. Image Comics, but same era, that whole NuMarvel Renaissance going on with comics. Different take on superheroes. This was new back then. Out of the box, out of typical brand identity.
2 youths were shot dead by unknown assailants in Kingston.
Yeah, this is Derek Robertson. Just talking to him about comics. He started doing a drawing of Punisher. And one of Logan, one of Wolverine. Looks up Sandman now. What year are we talking with that? Early 90s? $1989. So, as Vertigo, 1993. Damn. So 1989 had the DC logo, and then in 1993 that switched to Vertigo. And to close it out, Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, Batman. Yeah, Batman. Spider-Man Blue. Can't believe just went through this whole box.